Welcome to another special interview on This is Beirut. The highly anticipated Lebanese Basketball League season is just days away, and major developments are still unfolding, which only adds more to the suspense. We're getting into this and more with a Riyadi coach, Ahmad Farran. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Hala, merci.
Coach, a lot is happening ahead of the season, with the teams undergoing serious preparations for what promises to be an exciting season, especially with the new format. What are your thoughts on the new format this season?
First of all, we are very excited to start the season very soon on Saturday with the first game. Overall, this season will be challenging for all the teams. It's not easy coming out of 4 months without playing, without training. All the players were away from basketball and all the situation in the country. So we had like 1 month and a half to prepare. And the most crucial thing in this period is to sign foreigners, to sign players. It's very challenging. It's very hard at this time to find good quality of players. Now you will find the players who didn't play for a long time, players coming out from the college. So this is very hard on us. That's why half of the team suffering to find the final roster and to complete it. First of all, the format is fair, I think, for all the teams. It's going to be a quick season. There is no time to make mistakes, a lot of mistakes, in order to make it to the Final Four. After Final Four, I believe all the teams will adjust, all the teams will upgrade their players. So we have a very big season ahead of us. Especially, it's not easy to try and defend all our titles from last season. It's going to be hard. We are for sure, as Riyadi, we are contenders. We are one of the teams that always looking to win. Last year we played like 61 games on a period of 9 months. Now we are going to play almost 50 games on a period of 4 months. So it's going to be tough on the players. Hopefully it will be injury free, and I wish all the best for all the teams. And this is very great news for the fans and the lovers of basketball that the season will start on Saturday.
And we're seeing some sudden changes within some clubs. How do you think this would impact the season?
For sure, it affects a lot the season, especially a lot of teams started their preparation in the beginning of January after the new year. And now they are trying, and they are in a trial period. Especially they are changing now foreigners. We had this friendly tournament in Beirut and Dubai, and we tried to play friendly games away from the media because our team wasn't ready to play a tournament. Especially we don't have the imports we want. Till now we have 2 foreigners, and we are working hard to get the third one. You will find now a lot of teams changing players. It's going to be like after the first and second round, we have like 2 weeks a stoppage for the national team. So in this period, I think a lot of teams will change, and after making assessment on their players.
What do you mean changing players, like in terms of
foreigners?
foreign players?
Now we cannot change anything on the terms of locals players and what you have signed from local Lebanese players. Now everything you can do is adjusting and changing foreigners in your roster, trying to sign good players. After February, you will have a lot of good players free after China and Europe and Australia start to release players at the end of their seasons. I think all the big teams in Lebanon will be in the market looking for new players. So it's not going to be surprising to anyone. The change will come, and especially now maybe Beirut and Sagesse treating Dubai tournament like a friendly tournament, so they can prepare and see their roster, because they have big hopes this season to beat Riyadi. So for sure they will have adjustment. So nothing will be surprising to us. We managed to keep our local roster full, and the same team who won last season. Now all our adjustment will be on the foreigners.
Speaking of Sagesse, during the Dubai tournament, they went from having coach George Jaja to Coach Liaz Zouros as their head
Yes.
coach. How do you think this would impact Sagesse, especially that they're considered your top one contender?
Yes, it was surprising. Everybody was, I believe, outside of the basketball community, it was shocking. But inside the basketball committee, I can say it's surprising to change a coach during a tournament, especially it's a friendly tournament. You have to wait up. But I will not put myself instead of suggest management. They know what they are doing. For sure, they have reasons, and I don't wish for any coach to be in this situation. But I believe this is what they want. Nobody knows what happened. So I believe they wanted Zouris long time ago, especially after he left and come, and they had what they managed to sign him again. But I wish all the best for Coach Jaja, and we are ready.
If you're ready, Riyadi is considered the best in the region, withdrew from two tournaments, the Dubai Championship and the Federation Cup, although other teams underwent similar circumstances but decided to compete regardless.
Yes.
Why?
When we take
did
such decisions, we always think about the well-being of the team, and we don't need more games, especially as Riyadi, we are competing in Wasl. We are competing in Lebanon, and our target is to reach the BCL of Asia. So friendly games or friendly tournaments, it's going to be the same. I don't want to risk my team to go and treat any game like preparation game. We don't have this culture in Riyadh. We don't have this in our DNA. Even a friendly game, we are obliged to win it. We have a big fan base, and they don't accept anything less than winning. Friendly, official, anything. If you are playing friendly game in a closed door in Riyadh, fans need to know what happens, who played good, who won. So it's not easy when you are coaching Riyadh and working at Riyadh to make decisions. So always people will be ready to judge, whether in a negative way or a positive way. But at the end of the day, Riyadh management and the coaching staff is doing the best for the team. And we believe our decision is the best to protect our players, to protect our team, and don't put them in a situation to be under pressure before the season even start. For sure, I can assure now that our season, our start of the season will be slow, but with the games and the chemistry will come, and our level will go up slowly. And this is our character and personality. We don't start hard from the beginning, but during the season, our level will get better and better.
Riyadi was crowned champions of the Dubai Championship last year. Now with your withdrawal and based on the performances of Sagesse and Beirut clubs in Dubai, do you see any of these two in the finals? Do you think Lebanon will retain the title?
At least one team will be in the final. I believe at least, but today there is a crucial game for Sagesse against Ahli Tarablus from Libya against Coach Fouad Abu Shara. And this team till now show very good basketball level. And I think they have equal chances with Sagesse. Today is 50-50. If Sagesse manage to win, they will be in a good situation, maybe to finish first and avoid the strong group in the semi-final. I believe if they lose, I don't know about the ranking, will be second or third, depending on the goal average. But I believe one team from Lebanon might make it to the final. But with the group stage like this, I don't believe two teams will make it. It's hard. It's nothing impossible, but it's hard, depending on what we are seeing. I managed to watch a couple of games. I couldn't watch all the games. It's a very good start for them to prepare at this level, I believe. But Riyadh, when we go to Dubai, we need to win it. We don't have a chance to say to our fans that we are going only to prepare the team. This is not in our book. I believe Riyadh did a lot in Dubai tournament, and everybody is seeing that how the Riyadi fans in Dubai make the difference every single tournament, and the viewers and so Riyadi is a big asset for the tournament, big asset for this championship, and everybody knows this now. Last 4 years we are the champion for 3 times and 9 times historically, so we can take a break for the sake of this season because it's going to be short, and our targets is to win, to defend Lebanon, Wasl, and BCL.
And last season, Riyadi had a phenomenal run. However, with the recent events that happened in Lebanon and the postponement of the league that came with that, impacted several clubs.
Yes.
How are you recovering from all of that and preparing for the season?
Our management, big thanks to our management, to our president, he was prepared immediately to start after the war to bring the players and play and agree on everything with the players, because this stoppage had to have cuts, financial cuts on all the players. So we had some talks with the players, management solved all the problems, and we started immediately practicing in mid of December. Only Lebanese player. We had a lot of problems bringing our foreigners early. That's why also one of the problems not participating in Dubai, but I think everything was simple and smooth. We started our practice, and all the players, they have the mentality of winning. They are not done, they are still hungry, and they want to show that this generation in Riyadh is able to win more cups, more championship, but it's not going to be easy. We are not the only contender. There is Beirut, there is Sagesse, and there is a lot of ambitious teams like Central, like Antony, like Chanville, Homentman. They are waiting and ready to upset any team from this 3 big teams who is competing for the championship. So it's not going to be easy, especially the format now is giving chance for the 5th team to beat the 4 and the 12 to beat the 9th. So it's not going to be easy on anyone.
Coach, before we get into the new signings, everyone's still talking about last year's Wasl final.
Yeah.
Why do you think Gibson didn't make a foul when Wael made his famous 3 points?
It's a mystery for everybody. We expected this is that they will make a foul and send us to the free throw line. But I believe, putting myself in his shoe, I think he believed that it's very hard to score I don't know what he was thinking right in that, and if the coach told him, oh no, this is a lot of, it took a lot of talking on social media, but I believe the coach told him to make a foul, but if the player make the decision not to foul, it cost him a lot, and it was one of the games that, it will happen once every 20 years, let's say. Wael was in his... I don't know, something come from from God, superpowers. We scored these shots and he sent us to overtime. Big character player, and everybody fought for this. And everybody now, this is the first time saying this with you, everybody forgets that we played only 2 foreigners without Simmons, the best player, the best scorer, who managed to score in Sagesse during the Lebanese final and the first game in Wasl in the group phase, like 32 points. We lost a player who can score at least 25 points. We changed our character and we played with 2 big guys the whole game. So we suffered. And we started the game up by 16, 18 points. But during the game, we collapsed and they make their run. And when it matters the most, we did it. And I believe basketball reward us after a big season. We deserve it. We didn't steal anything from no one. We deserve to win. We are the much better team in last season, and it was fair to win this game. If anything else happened, it would be unfair, I believe.
Coach, moving back to the foreign players, Riyadi has been among the last teams to secure foreign players, and your withdrawal from 2 tournaments only fueled speculation that the club's golden age is over. What's your response to that?
It's the funniest joke of, let's say, 2025. We are still in the beginning of the this year, and it's the big joke. It's part of the pressure from the media, and this kind of media only will give us fuel and energy to do what we are doing all the time. I like this competition, and what's happening, it will put pressure on them, not on us. And Riyadh is still, there's no golden or anything. Riyadh is still dominating and will still, this is a big team. You will find them after 100 years.
But coach, all clubs in Lebanon now strengthen their rosters with high caliber foreign players, which only makes the market very limited, as 100%. You mentioned.
There's no players in the market right now. You have to wait one more month, and you will see the kind of player we can bring, or other team who will bring. The market is very short now. All the good players are signing. My view, and the management agree 100% with me, that we don't want to sign player just to sign. And especially people, they don't know what we are thinking, so they cannot judge us, because now Wassel's rules changed. All the Wassel rules changed. We couldn't bring back Kikanovic because he already played in Wassel in Gulf. So he cannot play in West Asia Wassel. This is people, every time I read that Riyadi signed Kikanovic. We cannot sign Kikanovic anymore because he cannot play in Wassel. We are only allowed to change 3 players during the season in Wassel. Last year, there is a team who changed 9 to 10 players in Wassel. So they changed this rule to avoid this problem with the teams. We are only we are only have the chance to change 2 foreigners in the first 2 rounds and 1 before the final 8. So I cannot change players and lose my options to upgrade before the final 8 Wassel and the final championship. So we need to study all our steps before taking any decisions. I cannot now bring 3 foreigners after 1 month, change 3. So I will lose it in Wassel. And now it's a must. Any foreigner who wants to play in Wassel need to play at least 1 game in the Lebanese league. I cannot register a player in Wassel if he didn't play in Lebanon in the league, at least 1 game. So the rules, all the rules is changed in Wassel, so we need to adapt. That's why I'm not rushing to sign foreigners to change them after and lose my options to upgrade in Wassel final 8. Hope people will understand this part. I'm talking now without gloves, with all the fans, to understand that I will wait, I will sacrifice until I find my right players in the right time to put them and continue till the end of the season.
Coach, Thonmaker had a great season last year with the Riyadi. Are you still in contact with him?
For sure. Every single day we talk to him. He is, this guy loved Lebanon, loved Beirut, loved Riyadi and the fans. And
is he returning to Riyadi?
Hopefully he can come back. Now he is in the G League, trying hard to get trade to the NBA. He's playing in Houston Vipers, and this is his dream to come back, to go back to the NBA. So he's trying very, very hard. Now he's injured his shoulder, and he need like couple of weeks to come back. We are in contact with him, but nothing is sure. The guy wants NBA, so we cannot wait until he decide whether to come or not. But we have other options. We have plan B, plan C to complete our rosters. But Thonmaker, for sure, he's one of the target for us, and we will try to bring him back.
And Thon's brother is playing with Chonville this season. Have you watched him play before?
Not yet. But I heard about him, but not yet. And he have one cousin also playing in KSA with Ittihad. So it's a big family. They have a lot of basketball players. So this is our situation right now in the foreigners. And
Coach, technically your team's roster is currently heavily focused on positions 1 and 2. Do you think there's an imbalance when it comes to positions 3, 4 and 5?
Yes, for sure. We are very short on 4 and 5, and also three positions. We have a short lineup. We need to, that's why last 2 years we are trying to sign a 3-man 4, 5, and the 5. We are playing with this character. And till now, yes, we are undersized roster. We are undersized.
And does your
Totally.
decision regarding Edgar Sosa align with your vision for the team's structure now that Wael is back? Because you signed Edgar
Yes.
Sosa before Wael
100%.
came back.
When we signed Edgar Sosa, Wael supposed to stay till February in Dubai. And we needed a point guard because all our plans was to go to Dubai. And we didn't want to go to Dubai without a point guard. That's why we signed Sosa, and we were searching for a 3-man, 3 who can play 4 and a 5-man. And we decided our decision was to go to Dubai. And after, when we couldn't find a third foreigner, and Wael suddenly terminated his contract and come back to Riyadi, now we are stacked on this position that we have a lot of players who can play 1 and 2. And we are very short on positions 3, 4, and 5. So this will cause problems for us in the beginning of the championship. But as I said, now I have 2 games, 1 February and 8 February. And after this, my team have 20 days until the next games. We play again in 27 of February. So our plan is to do our best to win the first 2 games. And after, in the 20 days, to complete our roster and add more foreigner and try to change a little bit on the positions. This is the plan.
Coach, all teams seem to be stepping up their game this season.
Yes.
Who do you think would be the underdog this season? And given all the developments that are happening within the clubs, especially Sagesse and Beirut, who do you think would be the #1 contender?
For the championship or underdogs? The underdogs, I believe Central. After seeing what they are doing in the friendly tournament, I believe Central, they have a big season ahead. I don't want also to forget about Antoniyi. Also, they are a very well-coached team, and they have very good foreigners, and it's going to be very hard to beat these teams. They have 3 good foreigners on court. It's always hard to beat a team with 3 foreigners on court. Contenders, I believe Riyadi, Beirut, Sagesse, they have all what it takes to fight for the cup. And also, you don't forget Homentman and Chanville. Hoops also, I believe they will surprise any teams. And you know, all these teams, they have a chance in a good day to beat anyone.
Now, hypothetically, if you had the chance to build a team from scratch, who would be your starting 5, including 3 local players, 2 imports, excluding your players?
Excluding my players.
Yes.
And I cannot mention Riyadi players.
No.
Okay. I will go for Ali Mizher, Sergio Darwish, and 3 foreigners or 2 foreigners?
2 foreigners.
2 foreigners. Amir Saoud on 2. Sorry, I
you
cannot.
can't choose Amir.
I can't. Okay. On 2, I will go with Ahmad. Ahmad Sergio 2, Ahmad 3. And 4, 5, you will go maybe with Clay Anthony early. And on 5 position, maybe Kikanovic.
Kikanovic is not
from Lebanon. I don't know all the foreigners. I don't know all the names of the foreigners.
You can name a 4th local player.
Okay, Gerard Hadidian.
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
Gerard Hadidian.
And you still have 1 spot for a foreign player now in Riyadi.
Yes.
If you had the chance to steal a foreign player in the Lebanese league this season, who would you choose?
This season, all the teams. Maybe Kevin Murphy. Maybe Murphy.
And with that, we come to the end of this interview. Coach Ahmad Farran, thank you so much for coming in with a broken toe.
Thank you so much, Hala.
And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Make sure to follow This is Beirut on all our social media platforms and check out our website for more.